Convenience Café. It was a rainy evening when Lisa stumbled upon a small, dimly lit cafe tucked away in an alley she had never noticed before. The neon sign above flickered with the name Convenience Café, drawing her in from the storm. Inside, the place was eerily quiet, with only a single customer sitting at a corner table, his face hidden beneath a hood. The barista, a pale woman with unsettlingly dark eyes, greeted Lisa with a cold smile. As Lisa sat down to warm herself with a cup of coffee, she noticed the clock on the wall had stopped at exactly 11:11. She brushed it off as a minor detail but couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Every sip of her coffee seemed to make her more drowsy, and soon the room began to blur. The shadowed figure in the corner still hadn't moved, but now it felt like his eyes were piercing through her. Suddenly the lights flickered, and a soft, whispering voice began to echo through the cafe. It sounded like it was calling her name. The barista stood behind the counter smiling, her lips moving silently in time with the whispers. Lisa's heart raced as she looked around, realizing that there were no windows, and the entrance she had come through was now bricked over. Panic set in as Lisa tried to stand, but her legs were numb. The man in the corner finally moved, standing slowly, revealing his face, or rather the lack of one. His skin was smooth, featureless, and impossibly pale. He stepped closer, his figure towering over her, while the whispers grew louder, chanting her name over and over. With one final desperate breath, Lisa closed her eyes. When she opened them again, she was back outside, standing in the rain, the cafe nowhere in sight. Her heart pounded in her chest as she looked at her phone. The time was 11:11. The only evidence that the place had ever existed was the cold cup of coffee in her hand, now stained with her lipstick.